my meat pie. Everybody, good day, mommies and daddies. Welcome once again to Otis Kitchen. This morning, Monday, we'll just be doing vegetable meat pie, which is going to be cucumber and spinach meat pie. Okay, here is what I will be using. You can give it a try if you fancy it. Here is one cucumber. I've got 2 eggs, and I've got my scale just broke down, so I didn't measure the butter nor the flour, but you can see the cup, half of the full cup of that, and 1 full cup of this flour. And it's a plain flour anyway. Remember, is this flour is 74.9 gram on 100 grams, so I believe this should be 100 or less than 100 gram. Okay, so if you divide the 100 gram into the pieces of meat pie you're going to be taking, I'll be working that out and I'll tell you how many carbohydrates is in it. Okay, this is a bag of spinach. Everything is going to go in. This is what I'll be using for my meat pie, and my meat is around the corner, so I'll just go ahead and blend my spinach now and my cucumber, and I'll come back and show you. Hello house, I'm back again. As you can see, I have blended my cucumber and spinach together. As you can see, this is from the blender, so I wanted this smooth. It's got so much water, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to tip it inside my sieve and sieve it. I've done the donut for the guys, which is the normal, all flour meat pie. I want meat pie as well. I will not be left out. As you can see, I'm just sieving it now. Don't forget, the juice is for drinking. To drink the juice, it's just the shaft. I'll be using a little bit of the juice and the shaft in my meat pie. So that's the shaft there. So let me go ahead and mix my flour so you can see. I'll pull the water aside. So this is my flour, as I told you. Well, my scale just broke down, so you can see the small cup. You don't want too much flour, but at the end of this whole thing, it's going to be less than 10 carbohydrates per 1 meat pie. So this is butter, right? Is I can't believe it's not butter. What it is, I'll just show you. The carbohydrate on this butter is 0.5. Don't know if you can see, is 0.5 grams. So don't worry about this because it hasn't got much carb in it. If you put it on meat pie, you divide it by the quantity of the meat pie, you are having probably 0.0. Okay, so now this is my butter coming in there. Okay, and I'll be putting my 2 eggs. Right, in the other meat pie, I don't use the yolk. It's just the egg white. But in this one, I'll be using the yolk. 1 yolk I'll be using on this, and also 1 without yolk. I'll be putting my, you know, some people do put sugar in their meat pie. I don't use sugar, so instead I'm going to put a pinch of non-Maggi. You can use none if you don't have the powder one. So let's mix our dough. Now this is the flour and eggs. I'm just mixing them together now. Right, as you can see, my dough is being formed. See? So what I will be doing now is to bring in my I'm just doing it for the first time, so let's see how it's gonna come out. Here is my cucumber and my spinach. I've tipped it in, as you can see. Okay, just mix them together. Instead of putting water, you can see how it's turned out to be. See, so it's a bit too soft. I'll be adding a bit of flour. Let's say now it's now 1.5 cup of this. Sorry, because I haven't got my scale. Maybe next time I will do it more, so we can all get the measurement right properly. Again, 100, you can use almond flour, but I'm not using almond flour in as much as we are doing this diet. Again, you need your curd as well. Okay, we are not completely out of curd, so we still need our curd. So you take it, you take your curd wisely. See? Alright, and see. Okay, so what I'll be doing now, I'll be putting, just because it's as soft, I'll be putting a little bit of this water. It's very tiny. Okay, as you can see, you see, now that's my cucumber pie. Wow. So stay tuned and see how it turns out. Right, house, as you can see, welcome again. This is just the normal meat pie for the kids. So this is made for flour, you know, the normal meat pie anyway, it's not vegetable meat pie. This is just normal. Okay, that's it. It's going straight to the oven. Welcome once again. As you can see, this is the dough for my meat pie. I'm just going to be cutting it now. See? So, stay tuned. Let me see. You have to keep rubbing flour on the stick to be able to roll it. Okay, the carbohydrate in this meat pie is barely 15 grams pie. It's gonna be less than 15 carbohydrates in one, so you're good to go to have it and give it a try. If you fancy my cucumber pie. Okay guys, there I am. Okay, I'm going to cut now. I have my minced meat already. Okay, if you don't like minced meat, you don't like potato, you can use tuna fish, you can use fish, whatever meat you like using in your meat pie, just use it. It's based on choice anyway. So I'll be having maybe 4. Who said while dieting we can't enjoy ourselves? Of course we can. See, that's the minced meat inside my pie. This is recipe from Otis Kitchen. Okay. Maybe you want to have some snacks to work. The day you are off, you can just give it a try and see. You can do this and put in the fridge whenever you are hungry. Just bring out one and eat. You are full. Okay. This is a special meat pie only for us. You know, when you take this out, they'll ask, what is that? This can only be done in Otis Kitchen, Otis recipe. If not for eating right, it cannot be eating right. If it's not eating right, it cannot be eating right. Okay, you can see. When the kids are having their own meat pie, me, I'm having my vegetable pie. See that? As you can see the difference. See? So I will not be topping it with egg white, just like every other meat pie as well. When you are making meat pie at home, you don't have to be left out. Try to be creative with your vegetables, okay? Just play around with it. If you have any good recipe, also teach everybody how to use it, just same way I'm doing. So we all can learn. So it's gonna go in the oven now. It's going to top. Can you see how my cucumber spinach meat pie looks like? There we go. So it's gonna go in the oven now. See? And you can also see the one for the kids.